Over there on TikTok, there are people that are criticizing Lil Wayne's new album, The Carter 6, and they don't like it. It is hilarious. And as soon as I seen these guys talking about how terrible this album is, I realized off the bat, they expected too much from this guy. That these guys that are actually fans, they're fans of Lil Wayne. They've outgrown the type of material that he put out. Now, I'm no big Lil Wayne fan. I'm familiar with some of his catchy tunes, right? I obviously know who he is, right? He just finished complaining about not being the Super Bowl halftime performance act, right? We've also seen Lil Wayne in the news recently because his girlfriend said that he put her and her daughter out of his home on Mother's Day. I also read that she said he put hands on her, right? And she immediately, right, after posting being kicked out that house, that she was looking for a lawyer, right? So what's to come from that besides this awful album? But back to the album. Then I'll get back to those accusations and what the ex-girlfriend is saying, right? Lil Wayne probably has not matured much, right? He's wealthy, right? Yeah, we know that. But doesn't mean that his mind has grown artistically or in other ways, right? He's probably stuck right where he was years ago. And these fans that are calling his album, not good, terrible, it's pretty whack and not good, that it's lyrically unimportant, that he's only rhyming and he's talking about the same thing, which these fans of his are tired of. They didn't like the fact that Lil Wayne was rapping about getting cheeks, the money he's got and how many girls he can get, and the cheeks he's, smacking and clapping, right? They were frustrated with the material, the lyrics, and how, in their opinion, it's crap. It's not artistic at all. I immediately realized that maybe these guys just have matured and outgrown that type of stuff. Where there are some Lil Wayne fans still out there that are in their 40s and 50s and that they still like this. Maybe that's all they talk about. You can see it online that many men are probably similar to Lil Wayne, and their subject matter is exactly the same. They've been talking about the same thing, nothing else, for years, right? No maturity level. So there is an audience for Lil Wayne, and this audience is probably not your teen or just your 20-year-old or a little older or whatever. It's those young guys plus some of these 40 and 50-year-old men that are still stuck there with Lil Wayne. These guys over there on TikTok are hilarious. They've outgrown this man's music. They expected too much from them. And they really are or were fans of Lil Wayne. Now listen, back to that lady that was put out by Lil Wayne. He's dated her for about a couple of years. And if I've not said so, Social Nurse here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate your time. That lady is so mad that she has put out that she, wanted to know if anybody knows of any lawyers, right? Listen, I don't know what happened between those two. Apparently he's tired of her. And, I think that lady would have done anything to appease Lil Wayne, submit to him, apologize, show gratefulness. Didn't work, right? Did not work. She's not fulfilling whatever it is he needs anymore. And I don't want to hear anybody saying that lady is just trying to take a black man down. Don't want to hear it. Lil Wayne does not believe in racism. He does not see colors. He said this himself. He doesn't believe in that stuff. So if anybody's going to try to back him up and make that accusation based on colors against that lady, they'd be out of place, because Lil Wayne or whatever his name is does not believe in that. He doesn't believe it exists, right? So this guy is having a downward spiral concerning that Super Bowl not being chosen, right? We know that. This whack album, according to many of his fans, I guess they're former fans now. And that lady is dragging him through the mud about him putting her out. He's tired of her, right? For whatever reasons. She said that in another article I read. He put hands on her. So this guy is just not having a good span right now. Let's say, get it together, Lil Wayne. Social nurse.